Hello my beautiful friends, thank you so much for joining me today here on Lumiere. It is lovely to be here. My name is KASAMBA and it is my favourite reading of the month because today we are doing moon magic and it is looking at all the energy surrounding you for this lunar month. So we've got a full moon coming up. It's a full moon in Capricorn. It's called the strawberry moon and it's going to be a super moon as well. So I believe it's the last of a series of supermoons for 2021. So it's going to be very potent, very powerful. So yeah, I'm looking forward to checking out the energies for you in this reading. Before we jump in, I want to shout out to KASAMBA. KASAMBA offer psychic readings from gifted psychics and mediums and spiritual advisors, and there are a lot of very genuine, lovely people over there. I find KASAMBA is a very friendly community. I've connected with really amazing people on there who've been really super, 100% accurate in their predictions. So KASAMBA are offering 70% off your first reading to Lumiere subscribers. So if you click on my link, you can get a whopping 70% off your reading. So it is excellent value. So I do encourage you to check that out. But let's take a look at the 4 groups that I have for you in today's beautiful moon magic reading. Group 1 is the raw aquamarine. Group 2 is the aura quartz point. Group 3 is the apatite palm stone. And group 4 is the honey quartz cluster. Take as much time as you need. You're welcome to pause the video if you need more time to meditate or just to make your selection. But when you're ready, your timestamps are in the description box as always, and I will see you in a moment. Hello my beautiful friends, welcome to everyone who picked group number 1. This is for everyone who picked the beautiful raw aquamarine crystal. So yeah, it's super beautiful. I just want to apologise for the sound of the rain. It is raining. I had a look on the app and it says it's going to rain all day, 98% of chance of rain all day. So yeah, I can't wait to do this reading later. So just to let you know, there may be a little bit of background weather noise going on for your reading today. But let's take a look. Actually, I want to draw one of these cards and I'm going to draw one from the Moonology deck as well. See what the theme is, what message Spirit has for you today for this lunar month and this beautiful strawberry moon. It says joy is the ultimate creator. So it's just about following your bliss, right? Emotions are really signposts for us, okay? They can feel like a big mess and a big burden, but they're really signposts. If something feels good, keep going in that direction. If it doesn't feel good, then that's like a little sign from Spirit just to kind of back away, to retreat, to rethink things. So Spirit is really saying this lunar month, follow your bliss, follow your joy, and that is the path of greatest expansion for you, right? So yeah, if it feels good, do it. If it doesn't feel good, if it makes you feel like you're wading through mud or like you feel heavy or, you feel that inner resistance in your heart space, then, you might want to rethink that. So bear that in mind as the month unfolds, okay? We have full moon, surrender to the divine. So this is just kind of giving it up to God. So whatever it is, maybe you've got something at the forefront of your mind where you are really struggling at this time and you're just I cannot see a way out of this. I can't see a way out of this relationship situation, or, my whole life is a mess, or out of this debt, or whatever it is that is an issue or a problem right now, however it is that it is resonating for you. This is just saying, you do not need to do this all on your own is what I'm hearing, okay? You are, divinely guided. So you can just say, I surrender, I surrender, I surrender. And this just dissolves a little bit of resistance within you to allow things to flow again. Because we can get into that energy of a lot of resistance of just and then it kind of stops the flow of things, of kind of stopping things from working for us because we're so bound up in that energy of there's no solution here, I don't know what to do, everywhere I turn is wrong, I can't see a way out of this. That kind of stops our blessings from coming into us. So Spirit is really saying, can you release a little bit? I'm seeing a rope that's kind of releasing things. Can you release a little bit just within yourself, within your own energy, and just see how things unfold this month, and then kind of take stock of things in a month's time, right? Or in a lunar month's time. Let's take a look at your tarot cards. You open this with the beautiful sun, You get the Hermit, Three of Swords, the Magician, Ace of Pentacles, King of Swords, and you get the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So coming into your own this month, this is really powerful. You've got 3 major arcanas, an ace, and a king, okay? This is going to be a powerful month for you. I think you're really going to be feeling the energies of this moon coming up this month. So, which I absolutely love. This is going to be like a very expansive month for you. This is like echoing that energy of joy that we were talking about at the opening of your reading. So lots to experience here. You may have the opportunity to travel or to take some time out for yourself if that is safe for you, excuse me, in your part of the world, only if it is safe, of course. That opportunity may be there, or it may be something that you are planning for the future, okay? Just to be outside in nature as well, to take a bit of time for yourself. But this is such a powerful opening to your reading. This is the theme of the month. So it's a theme of expansion this month. Things are really going to expand. Things are going to start opening up for you. If you felt like your life has been a little bit narrow, or you've been stuck in a rut, or you've not been quite sure what to do next, right? Or you've been feeling a bit meh about life, I really see just some good stuff coming in. And it's kind of like bubbling up inside your own energy, and then your outer world reflects your own feelings. So it's like you start to feel better in yourself. Your vibration is definitely going to rise a lot this month. You're going to feel like the world is opening up to you a little bit, you know, more opportunities coming in, more opportunities to connect, and just more opportunities to do what it is that you love. So if it's been like all work and no play, then this month there's going to be some good opportunity for you to have some downtime, to relax a little bit, you know, maybe to travel or to hang out with people that you love to be with, or, you know, go to somewhere that's really special to you. This is all about being authentic, being in right alignment, okay? So a lot of positivity for you this month. I absolutely love it. You get the Hermit here, and this is in your goal, right? I've got a little spread out here on the deck. So this is your goal this month. So it's just like Spirit is really saying, make the time to spend some time on your own in reflection, in quiet reflection. So maybe it's because life has been very, very busy and you haven't had a chance to have any quality time with yourself. Or maybe it's something you try and avoid, because when you spend time alone, you really kind of dwell on negative things or negative feelings, and you avoid spending time on your own or in contemplation, and you look for, what I'm hearing is for distractions, and that's natural and normal. But Spirit is really saying, can you do that this month for yourself? Can you carve out a little bit of time, 5 minutes a day, or you know, 1 hour a week, or something that's for you, where you can contemplate without the sort of noise of the outside world or your family, your responsibilities, social media, all of these things trying to clamour for your attention all the time. But it's like, it's stopping you from coming home to yourself. It's stopping you from connecting to your intuition, which is really going to help to guide you towards this greater expansion and happiness as we go forward. Okay, it may be the case with this Three of Swords. I see this as an obstacle or a challenge that you're currently facing and that you are working through. So this may be a heartbreak or a loss. It could be a bereavement for some of you. It may also just be a disappointment, okay? Something that you thought was going to happen, or that you thought was going to be in your life, didn't work out the way that you wanted it to. This could be something recent, or because it's a general reading, it could be something from a while ago that is casting a long shadow in your life, and you're carrying it with you still, kind of like baggage, or that it's still in your energetic frequency, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. So it may be the case that some time on your own is what you need to be able to kind of work through that experience, okay, to assimilate those energies that are more painful, right? And so you won't be able to do that through distracting yourself, right? It's going to be that time when you're meditating, when you're listening to guided meditations, when you're journaling, right? When you're doing some yoga or some stretching or some Pilates or something that's just for you that you enjoy, or something creative, some painting or music or whatever. Just something that kind of centers you, brings you back to yourself. It's going to create a lot of healing for you this month. So I sense that this is a very healing month. And it's like you're letting go of kind of facing that fear of kind of experiencing those emotions. It's just like, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with this issue. Could even be from childhood is what I'm hearing, because it's too painful. You know, I can't look at this thing. I just want to distract myself. I want to sweep it under the rug. I want to put it in a box and forget about it. Well, Spirit is saying, now is the month to take a good look at that and process it and let those feelings flow through you, because you're going to feel so much better, more positive and empowered. And look at this, right? This is, what are you manifesting? What are you manifesting? The Magician. You are manifesting manifestation. So it's just like you're manifesting whatever it is that you are trying to manifest. So whatever it is that's on your vision board. And this is really speaking about your heart's desire, right? So with this Magician, this is you calling this. You see how he's got one arm pointed up to the heavens and one arm pointed down into the material world. So you are bringing your desire, your heart's desire that is currently kind of in energetic frequency, that is waiting in the wings for you, down into your 3D reality. And you are going to see some evidence of that this month. And what I love about that is that when you see evidence of your manifestation, you start to feel your own power. Okay, it starts to build momentum. You're just like, you know, credit where credit is due. You're just like, I did that. I did that. I got into alignment with that person. I got that person to call me. I was in the right place at the right time, right? I manifested that unexpected money, whatever it is, right? Is coming into alignment for you. You're going to see some evidence of your manifestations this month. You are in strong manifesting power. Okay, this lunar month, this is just like, you've got to get clear about what it is that you want. I always say this on the channel. If you've got a wishy-washy idea about what it is that you want, you will get wishy-washy results. So be very clear, make that list, have that mission statement as to what it is that you want to create next, create that vision board, whatever it is, because your manifestation game is strong. And what are you manifesting? You are manifesting Ace of Pentacles, an opportunity. Is what I'm seeing here. An opportunity that has always been there for you, but you haven't seen before, right? So there's something about this where it's just like an expansion, like we were talking about with this sun energy in your awareness. And I feel like this is because you will have assimilated some of these more negative experiences, and it creates an opening and expansion. It creates like room in your kind of world, in your frequency, to allow this new thing to come in. So there's newness coming in for you. It's an opportunity. It is your heart's desire. It's completely authentic and in alignment with you. And it's been there all along and you haven't been able to see it. But now you can see it, and this opportunity is coming in for you. So could be to do with your finances. It could be to do with your future, but it's an opportunity that you previously haven't seen. But here it is. It's going to feel really, really good to you. It may be the opportunity to earn more money, or to kind of get into alignment, or just to do something that you've always really wanted to do, right? Which I think is really good. Looking at your future energies, you get the King of Swords. I feel like this opportunity that may come in for you could be to do with kind of a skill or something where you are sharing a part of yourself, right? To do with communication. So perhaps you're sharing your singing voice or your creativity, the way that you express yourself. And that's what you're doing. Or it could be writing a book or starting a podcast, right? Or it could be giving advice, right? As a counselor or a life coach or a manifestation coach or something like this, where you are giving your advice about something that you are really knowledgeable about. It could be to do with, I don't know, taxes, or something to do with legalities or anything, whatever it is that is your passion or that is your area of expertise, right? There is an opportunity there for you, for expansion, for creating more abundance in your life, or creating something that's really in alignment with you for the future. And this is really like the way that you can step into your power this month is about like being emotionally disciplined, is what I'm hearing. Being emotionally disciplined, not giving in to those negative emotions, those lower vibrational feelings. It's not that they're not valid, or that you don't have to, or that you invalidate your own truth and your own feelings, but it's just like about being like logical, right? So if it's a choice between following your head and following your heart, this month it's all about following your head and looking at things logically rather than emotionally. This is really gonna make a difference for you in how things progress. So I absolutely love this. I'm going to draw some oracle cards for you. I don't know where to start. I'm going to start with this one to get some clarity on this. Oh my goodness, we get the Nightingale Spirit. There you go, Nightingale Spirit coming in for you. So nice. This is card 41. Breaks down to a 5. It says love is all around you. So a lot of love coming in for you. Just surrounded by love, like we were talking about. This is how I feel with the sun energy. It's really about being surrounded by love, you know, like loving friends, loving family, just like loving energy, that kind of love that you've been creating in your own heart space being reflected back at you, because life is a mirror. But also this is just about like just singing your own unique song as well, whatever that is, like being authentic. We talked about that at the beginning as well. That Nightingale Spirit is just like being authentic. And then about communication, singing your song, letting people know, you know, what is your story? What is it that you can share with people to help them with wisdom, with knowledge, right? So yeah, I see that here. I really like that. Where do I want to go next? Here. Very powerful month for you guys. Feels high vibrational, feels very upbeat. I love this. You get the card thriving. Like I was saying, a super positive month for you. Thriving. Coming in for you here. Expansive energy. So stepping out, this is what I'm seeing. It's just like you're working out how to go from that energy of surviving, right, of just kind of surviving or getting by. That could be financially, it could be emotionally, right, in your life, to thriving. And you are really going to see that shift. It's just like you're going to get a clear idea about how to go forward with your life, with passion, with enthusiasm, with like clear-sightedness. Like these future energies are really saying, look, the path is clear for you. So whatever this obstacle has been that you're working on over the next lunar month, the way is going to be cleared for you so that you have this clear path forward, you know, and it's towards your own evolution, and you will be thriving. And I feel like this opportunity that's coming in for you is really going to create a situation where you can just be thriving, where you've got enough, where you've got enough love, where you've got enough abundance, right? Enough money in the bank. It's all good. I feel like what I'm hearing is this is going to play out. These energies here, because this is really just like a seed that you're planting in the ground, is going to play out over the next year. Okay? You get the card Serendipity with this beautiful 4-leaf clover on here as well. So a little bit of luck coming in for you, sort of being in the right place at the right time. I love that as an affirmation, actually. I always say that. Comment it down below. I am always in the right place at the right time. Right? Doesn't that make you feel empowered? Serendipity. So this is a card 18, breaks down to a 9. Those numbers may be significant to you. But yeah, I really see that for you. Just like, it's like things being in alignment, and just maybe like a serendipitous meeting, someone who can connect you to the right person, being in the right place at the right time to be able to connect with somebody is what I'm particularly hearing. You know, whether it's about a job or opportunity, or, you know, someone that you meet who you are attracted to, who you might like to date. Right? It's just like things are getting lined up for you this month. You're releasing some of that energy that's kind of been stuck in your energetic field in order for you to be lined up and in right alignment. And when that happens, it's just like life feels easier, you're in the flow, you're in the right place at the right time, and just like things start stacking up in your favor. So and that can be like a virtuous circle as well. You're just like, oh yeah, life is feeling a little bit better, your vibration rate rises up a little bit, and then it becomes this beautiful virtuous circle. Okay, that's everything that I have for you in this reading today. It has been my honor to read your cards. I've loved it so very much. If you feel called to, please check out my collection of 20 tarot spreads. They're my personal tarot spreads that I use in my spiritual practice. I've designed them all and I'm sharing them with the community. So it's 20 tarot spreads for a magical life. Check that out if it resonates with you. It's linked in the description box along with all my other books and my meditations as well. So yeah, if that calls to you. But have an amazing lunar month. It looks like it's going to be a good one, and I hope to see you again soon here on Lumiere. You take care. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, welcome to a reading to everyone who picked group number 2. This is for everyone who picked the beautiful Aura Quartz point with these beautiful inclusions in it. So yes, very lovely. I hope you're all doing really well. Just want to let you know that it is pouring with rain. It is going to pick up on the audio today. I had a look at my app to see when the rain was going to stop so that I could film this video for you guys, but it's not going to stop anytime soon, maybe not for days. So we're just going to do the best that we can. So in the situation, that's all you can do in life, isn't it? So let's begin by drawing one of these oracle cards for you. See what messages we have from the universe. Oh my goodness, it says, I am the loving energy of the universe. This is just like tuning into a bandwidth of high frequency of like good feelings. Okay, sometimes we can feel a little bit estranged from that energy, right? You know, there's a lot of talk about high vibration and things like this. We can get into a little bit of a rut or kind of tune into a lower vibrational bandwidth. There's a lot of kind of, there is always that invitation to us to which calls us into kind of lower vibrations, right? Things that we can get angry about, lower vibrational media, the news, you know, things that have a bad message, right? And that can lower our frequency. So this is just like really just saying, look, you are love, okay? There is nothing out there for you to search for you to seek, for you to find. It's already within you. Okay, it's already there within you. Whatever it is that you want to create, it's already within you. Tune into that bandwidth, that frequency, and it's always love. Okay, we think there is so much in life, that there's all these different things that we want and that we don't want and that we resist and that we want to attract. It's always just love and its opposite, fear. Okay, so this is just a beautiful reminder from Spirit that you are love. And to tune into that bandwidth, and I see that happening for you this month, of you kind of really feeling that good feeling energy, which feels so yummy, which feels so delicious to you. You know, it is a good feeling. Sometimes we feel like we're unworthy of that love. We can't tune into it because we're just like, maybe we've never felt it. That was definitely the truth for me. I didn't feel it until kind of more recently in my life, and I'm just like, wow, there's a whole different frequency, of kind of being, of existing in this world, which I've never experienced. I've only experienced grit and kind of struggle and worry, anxiety, right? So maybe that's the truth for you. Oh my goodness, I love this for you. From the Moonology deck, this is the card that you get from the universe. It says, the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. So solutions coming for you this month. I absolutely love this. It's just like, it's like, what do I want to say? It's like a culmination of lots of different things. Okay, lots of different information coming in for you in order to be able to solve this problem. Whatever it is, whatever the problem is that's at the forefront of your mind. Right now, solutions are coming in, and it's going to come in the form of this kind of culmination of lots of different bits of information that have been coming to you and that maybe you've been learning or have been increasing your understanding. And that is all kind of going to join up to create that bigger picture, which creates a solution for you where you're able to kind of cut through the veil and see and finally see the solution that you need. To this issue. And what I'm hearing from Spirit is it's the root of the problem. So maybe that you've been like, maybe it's this, maybe it's that, but it's like it's taking a step back, or taking a step back from that, going deeper, and then you're just like, oh, this is the nub, this is the root of the problem. That is where the solution lies, is what I'm hearing from Spirit right now. Let's take a look at your tarot, see what the tarot has for you this lunar month. This beautiful strawberry moon. You get death, Scorpio's energy here. You get the Nine of Cups, the King of Swords, Hierophant, Taurus energy, Two of Wands, and the beautiful Ace of Cups. And you get the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. And this is going to be a month of changes coming in for you. This is the general theme for your month. This death energy. I always feel like the death card should be more like a butterfly, right? Because it is really the spirit of transformation. You are changing, okay? It may be the case that things around you are changing, but it's as a result, what I'm really hearing from Spirit is that it's you. You are changing. You are not the same person who you used to be. This may be a period of growth. This may be a little bit of a confusing time, or it may be painful for you, or it may feel like you don't know which direction to go in, or kind of what's going on, or who you are, right? And that's okay. Spirit wants you to know that's okay. Like, be okay with what's not okay. All right? This is what I'm hearing from Spirit really clearly, is that things are in flux. Right? So it may feel like things are really up in the air for you this month, right? Because there is this process of change. You're composting, right? You're taking those experiences that you've had in your life and you're composting those into the soil to make that compost, which is rich. You're rich in experiences now, but you use that compost to grow something new. And this is a process. It isn't magic. It isn't something that happens overnight. But it is this process that you're going through, and you're really going to feel that this month. So, maybe there are some growing pains as a result of this, but this is all for your own empowerment. This is all for your own expansion. This whole thing is bringing you, it's part of your soul's journey, and it's bringing you closer to your authentic self. You're getting closer and closer and closer all the time to your authentic self. And when you're in that space, you are okay, you feel good. And then what you want comes to you. So instead of you going out there trying to hustle, trying to make things happen, trying to persuade people, right? It all just comes to you. And this is what you're getting closer and closer to all the time. So your goal this month is the Nine of Cups. I see this as like super interesting. It's like your goal this month is to follow your bliss. Right? To do what makes you happy, regardless of what other people think or what they may say, right? As long as this is authentic and you are pleasing yourself genuinely and not looking for outside validation, not trying to please other people, but something for you, right? Whatever it is. Maybe you want to quit your job and go and do your own thing. Maybe you want to quit your job and go traveling. Maybe you want to drop out of college to go traveling, or to kind of pivot and to change the direction that you're going. And maybe you just want to cut all your hair off and dye it green, or get a tattoo, or whatever it is. If it's just for you, right, and it's not harming anybody else, then just do that. But your goal this month is just like, go in the direction of what feels good to you. This is all about emotional fulfillment, about satisfaction, right? Feeling satisfied with life, that deliciousness, that yumminess of life. Does it feel good to you? So that is your kind of main focus this month. Your main goal this month is to, and also to create your own happiness, right? Not to say, well, I'm going to wait until everything's perfect, or not being like, oh, someone's going to rescue me from my emotions, from my situation. It's just like, your goal this month is just like, what can I do in my situation to make myself happy, right? Too often we think, oh, we'll play that game. I'll be happy when. I'll be happy when I've got a Lamborghini. I'll be happy when I can afford to fly first class. I'll be happy when this person tells me that they love me. I'll be happy when they choose me. I'll be happy when I get this job at this company, right? It's I'll be happy when. That's like living in Never Never Land. We're never going to be happy when we play that game. And, that's human nature. There is no blame there. But how can you be happy? It's just like being happy with what you've got. Right now, what is there? It's like doing what you can with what you've got, right? Hang on, I'm getting distracted because my rabbits are making so much noise. because of the rain, they're inside, and I've given them things to play with, and now they're having a brilliant time and being super noisy. No one else has this problem on their channel with like pets making noises and weather. It's just me. Hang on a second. Sorry about that. I've got 2 rabbits, if you don't know or you're new to the channel, called Clementine and Valentine. So they are busy making mischief. They've got plenty of energy today. So yes, you may be able to hear that on the camera as well, but we are just gonna carry on. So this is just like, start where you are, do what you can with what you've got. That's the message here. It's just like, rather than just kind of going too far into the future, it's just like, how can you create more happiness now in your life? This is the question that Spirit has for you this lunar month. I think it's really beautiful. How can you create more happiness in your life right now? And I bet you there are things that are coming to mind right now. Maybe it's just like, you know, cutting off a toxic person from your life. Maybe it's like finding ways to have more work-life balance. Maybe it's like creating more space in your life or something, spending more time with people you love, whatever it is, right? There will be something in your reality right now where you can create greater happiness in your life. But I see this as a very emotionally fulfilling month for you as well. So your obstacle is showing up as the King of Swords. I wonder if for some of you there may be kind of red tape or kind of a legal issue for some of you. Remember, it's just a general reading, which is kind of slowing things down, maybe getting in the way, maybe causing a problem for you in your life over the next few weeks. It could just be that there's a person who's really kind of, maybe you're letting their opinion influence you, or they are giving you their opinion when it isn't particularly welcome in your life. Or maybe you're kind of listening to somebody outside of you, whereas that happiness is found in listening to your own inner voice, your kind of authentic inner voice, rather than listening to kind of friends or family who want to be like, no, this isn't where you'll find happiness, don't do this isn't safe, what are you going to do for money, all of this stuff, right? So if there's that kind of energy shows up in your life this month, this is just about kind of you choosing your own authenticity, what's true to your heart, okay? So that's what I see here as well. And it may also be the case that you're like torn between your head and your heart as well. There's a lot of emotion here, but maybe you're just like, yeah, I really, really want this. I really, really want to do this thing, or I really want to have this experience, or I really want to live my life this way. But your mind's just like, oh, but what am I? Maybe that the voice that we're talking about is your own inner voice, right? That opinion is just like your head like tripping you up, like I'm not good enough, or what am I going to do for money, or what will I do, you know, in 3 months time, or yeah, whatever it is. So that may be the kind of challenge for you this month, to kind of be like, well, what are you going to listen to? Are you going to listen to your heart, or are you going to listen to your head? All right. What you're manifesting is commitment. So that may be commitment from somebody in your life, if you are looking for somebody to who you want to commit to you, or it could just be like in a romantic sense, perhaps, you know, through marriage, or through kind of making a relationship official. I see you really kind of manifesting that in your life. If it's something that you want, if it's your heart's desire, that is coming in for you in the form of this Hierophant energy, which I really love. This is something kind of very solid. So all that commitment could show up for you in another way. What you're manifesting, maybe you're just manifesting your own commitment, right, to your own happiness, to your own authenticity, to a particular path in your life. All right. The advice from Spirit this month, this is 2 of Wands. It's like prioritize. Like the advice is from Spirit is like decide what your priority is going forward. It's just like you've invested in a few things, okay? You've put in your energy into a few things, but it's just like, what do you want for your greatest happiness going forward? And this is where the change is. You're going through like your own personal evolution in your life. Things are breaking down, and if you're just like, I'm losing things that I love, or you know, things are shifting and changing, it's okay. Spirit wants you to know that things are okay, because you're only moving towards greater happiness. So your advice this month is to prioritize, okay? To prioritize what is authentic to you, what makes you happy. in your life, and that's going to be called into quite sharp focus, I think, this month. It's just like, what do you want to commit to going forward? These pillars, both of these cards have pillars on them, right? And it's about like this change, this transition that you're going through is a gateway into this new bandwidth of energy, into a new phase into your life, and into a new chapter is what I'm hearing from Spirit. So you're going through this gateway, and it's just like, well, what is it? You see, he's got the world in his hand. The world is your oyster. What is it that you want for yourself, for the future? Not what your parents want for you, not what your partner wants for you, not society, for you. What do you want going forward, going through this gateway? What do you want to take with you, and what do you want to leave behind? So that's what's coming into focus for you this month. Your future energies of this beautiful Ace of Cups. So if you are looking for love, I see love coming in for you over this lunar month. An offer of love, something quite genuine, maybe a date, maybe somebody who's like got a crush on you coming in, or somebody that you are crushing on. But yeah, positivity for singles out there this month. For the rest of you, then I just see it like an offer of love or a blessing coming in. So future energies towards the end of the month and kind of moving forward, I just see you like really being able to connect to a blessing coming in for you that you can really treasure, that feels really good, where you're just like something that's your heart's desire, that you're just like, yes, I'm super grateful for this in my life, for this, you know, whatever it is, however it shows up, whether it's you know, an opportunity to express yourself, or a beautiful friendship, or just something you're just like, yes, I treasure this. This is a blessing in my life. And it speaks of right alignment as well. You know, when you get a blessing like this, it's just like, it's about you being in right alignment with, you know, your own destiny. So let us draw some oracle cards to clarify a little bit in your reading as well. It's funny, group number one had a similar, they had two major arcana, an ace and a king, and you have got two major arcana, an ace and a king. That's amazing. We've got precious time. I'll show it to you rather than just looking at it. There you go. It says, the fairy of time wants you to experience every moment fully and to make the most of your precious time. Oh, that is super interesting. So it's just like, now is the time. Right? You're just like, you're making these priorities. So you're just like, you're not putting energy into people or things that are no longer serving you, that are not for you, that are not in right alignment, that are not in your highest good. Because the only thing that you can't get back is your lifetime, right? Is your time. That is the most precious thing that you have, right? In this human experience. So it's just like, you know, where have you been wasting your time? This is what Spirit wants to highlight for you, you know, with distractions. Lots of things can be distractions in our lives, right? You know, friendships and relationships, and lots of things which are kind of, we're conditioned to believe that we should spend time investing in, when truly it's not in our highest good to do that. So it's just like, how can you best spend your time here in this human experience, okay? Let's draw one of these, and I want to draw an animal spirit card as well. Sorry, I didn't draw it then because I wasn't feeling it. No way. You get the card blessed. That will come into focus for you. It's so dark in here. Yeah, you get the card blessed. 22 breaks down to a 4. Those numbers may be significant to you. Lots of stars on this, but yeah, you're going to be feeling really blessed this month. This is what I was talking about. A blessing is coming in for you. Too blessed to be stressed. That's what I'm hearing for you this month. It's just like, you're living the good life, you're feeling the good things, you're in that beautiful bandwidth, that frequency of kind of abundance, of feeling good about things, of like counting your blessings. I feel like we're really heavily conditioned to think that we need so much in order to be happy, whereas, you know, when you develop on your spiritual path and in your spiritual practice, I feel like the more you go down that road, the less that you need and the more content you become. So, but definitely blessings coming in for you this month that are going to be really in alignment with you. Right, let's draw an animal spirit card as well. I get 2. Yeah, oh my goodness. Okay, we get the frog spirit This is a card 28. Breaks down to a 10, breaks down to a 1. Clear out the clutter. Okay. So I absolutely love this little gorgeous little froggy here. So this is really saying maybe you want to clear out. Now that could be physical clutter that we're talking about in order to kind of create that space. We were talking about change, about kind of things breaking down in order to create space for something new to come in. So this could be talking about creating physical space for you, you know, keeping the flow going, letting go of what you no longer need so that someone else can appreciate it or enjoy it or use it, right? But creating that space in your life. Or that could be like emotional clutter in your life, baggage that you're kind of working through, processing those emotions to kind of let that go. And then you get the beautiful starfish spirit, open to infinite possibilities. So I see you kind of really being a star in your own life, making you yourself the star of the show. What I'm hearing is that maybe in the past you made other people responsible for your happiness, or maybe you put them up on a pedestal, or made them the star of your show, whereas you're coming into your own power and you are being the star of your own show. Right, this is what I'm seeing. So this is a card 59, which I love. That breaks down to a 14, breaks down to a 5. So that may be significant to you. This says open to infinite possibilities. So be open to the possibilities this month coming in for you. This blessing that's coming in, these changes that are coming in are creating a lot more opportunities and new possibilities that maybe you never even believed were possible for you. So it's just like that expansion in your awareness about what is actually possible for you. So a powerful month for you. That is everything that I have for you in this moon magic reading. It has been my honor to read your cards. I've loved it so very much. Thank you for sharing your time and energy with me. I've loved it. If you're looking to manifest something specific in your life, I want to shout out to my friend Starla. She reads, no she doesn't, she is a manifestation coach. I'm on autopilot now. She's a manifestation coach, and she can help you to get into alignment with your heart's desire, right? She is super powerful. She's very authentic. She's such a gentle person to be with. You really feel like really held when you're with her, but she can help you to manifest whatever it is that you want. If you've been finding that you've been flip-flopping a bit with your manifestation, or you're like, oh, this doesn't work, or it hasn't been working, she can help you to get through those blocks. So check Starla out. She is offering £11, 11 off her manifestation coaching. She can help you to manifest whatever it is that you want. If you're not sure what a pound is, because I'm in the UK, it is a little bit more than $1. Okay, if that makes sense. But yeah, you've got Google. You can use a currency converter to find out. But yes, check her out if it resonates. But have an amazing lunar month, and sending you lots of love and blessings. I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. You take care. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading. To everyone who picked group number 3. This is for everyone who picked the beautiful blue apatite palm stone. It's very cool, beautiful crystal in my collection. All right, let's take a look, see what the energies are surrounding you for this lunar month. I'm going to begin with a message from the universe, and you get, here we go, beautiful dragonfly image on this card. This is the Universe Has Your Back Oracle deck. I highly recommend it if you don't have it in your collection already. I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided. So you are being guided in the right direction, and what I'm hearing from Spirit is you can look out for signs and symbols that are like a yes, that are just like, yes, you're going in the right direction for this. They can come in the form of signs or numbers or angel numbers or songs or just things that resonate with you, right? All the time, Spirit is trying to contact you, trying to connect with you, trying to give you pointers in the right direction. Also, that direction that you are meant to go in, that is your destiny, will be highlighted by how it makes you feel, okay? If something's not for you, it's going to make you feel bad, whether it's a relationship or a place or an apartment or a friendship, whatever it is. It's gonna feel kind of wrong or off. This is like a journey of kind of learning to tune into your intuition as well, is what I'm hearing. I think this is something that maybe you've been developing, whether you know it or not. It's going to be a journey for you, kind of highlighted for you this month, but also over the next year, of you developing your intuition so that you can rely on yourself. You can rely on yourself to kind of do what's best for you and to always know which direction to go in. So You're always, if you listen to that gut instinct, if you listen to your inner guide, it's always going to be there for you, always, to guide you in the right direction, so that you're never in that situation of just like, I don't know what to do, I don't know which direction to go in, I don't know where to turn, okay? The universe is always, okay, trying to connect with you and guide you in the direction that you need to go in. Okay, so be open to that. Just be like, okay, I'm listening, right? Listen with that inner ear is what I'm hearing. Listen to you with your inner ear. And that will really kind of help you out. That's going to be highlighted for you this lunar month. You have meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces, a new fresh energy coming in. Pisces energy may be significant to you. This again, Pisces energy is all about intuition, listening to your higher self, your higher calling, your higher self, your inner vision. Okay, so and through meditation, through contemplation, maybe through journaling, writing things, guided meditations, breath work, right? Taking that time to kind of tune out of the outside world and tune into your inner landscape, your inner world, you will get the answers that you need. And you will be able to tap into that intuition. I'm getting this really strong sense that the universe is like knock, trying to kind of knock on your door, trying to kind of really help you out. And maybe you are used to like over relying on the sensory world, on kind of your logic, rather than listening to your intuition. And I feel like this is a lesson, or just like part of your evolution, part of your journey, is to kind of learn how to trust your intuition, maybe, or to just to listen to the voice of your intuition on this journey. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you this month. Let's take a look at your tarot cards, see what they've got to say for you. All right, you get the Seven of Swords in reverse. Super interesting energies. Let me make a bit of room. I've got to make room on my desk. I haven't got enough room. You get the Four of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Leo's energy, Knight of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You get the Six of Pentacles, and then you get the Eight of Swords and Justice. Okay, Libra's energy, super interesting. What I'm seeing here, it's on the floor. Wait, stop everything. There we go, it's back. I rescued it. I haven't done that for ages, the old cards on the floor thing. It's a crazy old energy around today, I tell you. This Seven of Swords in the reverse is like, I feel like this month, because this is like the general theme, the energy around you this month is about you're moving out of this energy where you've been selling yourself short. And I don't feel like you realize that that's what you were doing, but you were selling yourself short, okay? And it's like you've been on this journey where you are learning about your own worthiness, okay? That you are worthy of your heart's desire, that you're worthy of good things, that you're worthy of prosperity and abundance coming into your life. And so you're letting go this month of kind of selling yourself short. It may also be the case that you've been prioritizing things that really aren't for you. Maybe you've been prioritizing other people's needs over your own. I mean, like, even if you've got children, you have to fill up your own cup first, right? We have to do that in life, because otherwise we're just running on empty, we become depleted, then we get health problems, or we get mental health problems. The beginning stage is always to fill up your own cup. So I feel like there's going to be this energy of reprioritizing yourself, maybe your self-care, what it is that you need, what it is that's important to you, what it is that's your heart's desire. This is what you're doing this month. But also just stopping selling yourself short, okay? So maybe you're in this energy of like, yeah, I am worthy of earning six figures. I am worthy of earning X amount a month, whatever it is. I am worthy of respect even, okay? And you're moving into this energy. It's kind of like a leveling up process, whereas maybe in the past you've let other people cross your boundaries, or you've let other people treat you poorly, and it's just like no more. And this is the process that you're going through this month. It's like comes into sharp focus for you. It comes into sharp realization. Maybe you'll be called upon this month to really, this will be highlighted to really kind of express that in some way of just like, no, this is my boundaries, or no, I respect myself so you can respect me, or just like, yeah, this is what I'm charging for this project. Okay, maybe you're just like, yeah, I'm going to go in with this quote, which seems crazy to me. And, you know, the old you, like 6 months ago or a year ago or 3 years ago, would never have done this. But you're just like, yeah, this is what I'm worth. It takes me this long. You know, I am talented, so I'm going to charge this amount. Right? Or I'm going to ask for that pay rise. Right? The whole thing is just like, stop selling yourself short, because you are amazing. 4 of Pentacles. Your goal this month is the 4 of Pentacles. This is about like, okay, I'm getting a couple of messages, but the main one is really holding on to yourself. Okay, holding on to your truth, what it is that's true for you. Okay, it's a little bit about boundaries. It really kind of chimes in really well with this message of not selling yourself short, of just like holding on to what's for you. Okay, there are times in life when we need to kind of flow with things and kind of go with the flow of life, but this is like holding on to your truth. Okay, if someone's trying to gaslight you, someone's trying to tell you that, you know, what you want for yourself, or what is authentic to you, or what feels good to you, you know, isn't for you, or isn't in your highest good, or isn't a good idea, this month Spirit is really saying hold on to your truth. Okay, super powerful message. Hold on to yourself, what is true for you. Hold on to your own reality. Don't let somebody else, don't let the media or what you see on television or what you see on Instagram dictate to you what is your authentic truth. Okay, there's always these influencers trying to manipulate us, and this is what I'm seeing. There's some sort of energy. It could be to do with the media, it could be to do with someone in your life trying to gaslight you or manipulate you into being something that you're not. Okay, and to put your energy into something which isn't in your highest good. Hold on to your authentic self this month. This is also saying as well, hold on to your money. Do not make any big purchases this month. It's not saying that you can't ever do that, or that there isn't a right time to do that, but Spirit is really saying this isn't really the right time this month. Or if you do, read the fine print, read the small print. It may be the case that if you wait until outside of this lunar cycle, into the next lunar cycle, you're going to get so much better, or you're going to get more for your money, or you're going to be saved from wasting your money. So if you're thinking of buying a big ticket item this month, you know, a car or a house, or kind of something that's expensive for you, or, you know, a designer piece or whatever it is, Spirit is really saying hold your horses a little bit. It's fine, just do your research. Okay, no kind of spontaneous splurges or kind of big, I'm going to treat myself because I deserve it. You do deserve it, but you will get a better deal if you wait. Okay, the obstacle this month is the 6 of Wands. Now, make no mistake, you have come here to do great things, and I feel like this is what you're realizing, part of this selling yourself short energy, right? You have come here to do great things. This is what this 6 of Wands is saying, but in doing so, in raising yourself up, making yourself more visible, right, in life, by kind of speaking up for yourself, by standing up for yourself, by developing your social media presence, whatever it is that you're doing, by putting yourself out there, by putting yourself up for promotion, by sharing your ideas in a team, however it is that you're showing up in this kind of 6 of Wands energy, there will be people who want to kind of take you down a notch, right? Haters are going to hate. That is the truth of it all the time. When you're putting yourself out there to stand out from the crowd, you are more visible, and then potentially you are more vulnerable to kind of those kind of attacks. But, you know, when they go low, you go high. When they go low, you go high. That's all you need to know about that. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't do what you're doing. It doesn't matter what other people think about what it is that you're doing or where it is that you're at in your life. You just keep doing you. You are shining your light. You are here to do great things. Forge that path. Do those great things. Go on that journey, and do not worry about what anybody else has to say about it. But just be aware this is going to be an obstacle for you that's coming up this month. That Spirit is saying you're going to have to face, and that people are going to try and hold you back and pull you down. On that journey, okay, they're going to have something to say about it, and it's just going to be like, are you going to let that in, right? It's like you have this beautiful bubble of light around you, okay, and that acts as a filter, and it's just like, if it's good, if it feels good, if it's healthy, you let that into your personal space, into your white light bubble, and if it doesn't, it stays outside. Those people who want to tell you that you're not good enough, that you're not clever enough, that you're not young enough or pretty enough or handsome enough, or that you don't have the right qualifications, whatever it is, or they just want to needle you or make you doubt yourself, right? Do not doubt yourself. Hold on to your truth. When those people come along, you keep that outside the bubble, okay? What you're manifesting is an offer that you really love. So this could be an offer of love that you're manifesting. You're calling this into your life with your sacral chakra. It's what kind of pulls in, right? It's kind of what is drawn towards you. So you're coming into alignment with somebody offering love to you. If you're single, if you're looking for love, I see an offer of love coming in for you in the form of this Knight of Cups. If you're not in that kind of energetic space right now, then this is just like an offer coming in that you truly resonate with. That's what I'm hearing, that you truly love. So an opportunity or an offer, maybe it's a job offer, maybe it's like an offer for you to express your creativity, you know, like if you're in a band and you get this great gig, just feels like a blessing. It's really, really resonating with you. It's like, yes, this person has got, you know, you get this email in your inbox and you're just like, yes, I really want to do this. So I see something coming in, some sort of communication coming in for you where you're just like, yeah, this is really resonating with me. This feels like a really great offer. I really want to do this, okay? An offer to work with somebody, or to express yourself in some way, or express yourself creatively, or travel somewhere, whatever it is. But it just feels really, really good. What I'm hearing from Spirit is this thing that's coming in for you this month is going to put a big smile on your face. The advice from Spirit this month is ask for help. 6 of Pentacles, ask for help, right? If we don't tell people what our needs are, what it is that we need to feel good, to feel supported, to feel loved, then people aren't going to know. All right? We can't expect people to be psychic or to kind of know what it is that we want. So if you need more support, if you need somebody to talk to, if there's something where somebody's really kind of annoying you in your life and you're just like, this thing, but you don't speak up about it, this is like your month to identify what you need, your needs are. That's kind of half the battle, identifying what your needs are, and then really expressing them to people, just going, this is what I need. When this happens, it makes me feel bad, but when this happens, it makes me feel good, okay? Or I'm feeling a bit like this, so a bit insecure, or a bit vulnerable, or a bit anxious, or whatever it is, and then you really just want to kind of speak your truth, speak your needs, and ask for help. And maybe it's just like about calling in help into your life. Maybe you need to hire a professional in your life to get advice or to get support with something in your home, or with someone to talk to, or whatever it is. It may be the case that Spirit is saying you can't do it all on your own. You need people around you to support you, whether that's asking for help or whether that's hiring help. This is going to be a theme for you this month, okay? Future energies, I see that there is a lot of anxiety around a couple of things. It could be around with this justice energy, a legal issue in your life. Maybe it's a divorce, maybe it's kind of signing papers or paperwork. We actually had this in group number 2, so it's funny because there's a little bit of the message of group number 1 which came over into group number 2, and a bit of the message of group number 2 that's come over into group number 3. So but you may be experiencing some anxiety around signing documents, or sorting out accounts, or paperwork, or fine details, something like this. But this is all going to kind of pan out. By the end of the month, this is all going to work out well for you. You do not need to worry. Even though it may be a worrying time, it's all going to pan out well for you. This could also be anxieties just around some sort of karmic influence in your life, or karmic situation where you're playing out some sort of just some sort of karmic situation. I feel like it's kind of regaining balance in your life, right? Because we've got like the scales are represented on here, the scales of balance on the 6 of Pentacles, and then we've got the scales of balance on the Justice. So there may be some anxiety in your life, and it's because things aren't balanced for you. This could be in a particular relationship, someone who's close to you, where you're just like, wow, this is not a 50-50 situation. This is really 80-20, right? You're being called to come back into balance this month. Hang on, I need some tea. I'm running out of puff. So I feel like that may be a euphemism for something, but anyway. Yeah, you're being called to kind of bring things back into balance in a particular relationship or situation. It could even be a work relationship, which is causing you a lot of anxiety if people are kind of trying to take advantage of you, or you know, not doing their fair share, or you know, they're expecting you to do the lion's share of the work while they take credit for your work. Something like this is coming up. It's going to resonate differently for different people, but again, I feel like it chimes in with this not selling yourself short energy. Part of that is bringing things back into balance in your own life, right? Let's see what the oracle cards have for you today. We have the card Heart Opening to the Divine. I have had to put the lights on because it is so dark in here with all this rain, and I don't think it's going to come into the focus for you. I'll just hold it there for a moment. No, I'm so sorry. Oh, a little bit further away, or you can see it a little tiny bit. There you go, how about that? Yeah, there you go. Heart Opening to the Divine. This is the Lumiere deck. One of the Lumiere decks. It's a minimalist inspired deck, but yes, so this is so lovely. So like a very heart opening month. I see that it's like really echoing that kind of Knight of Cups energy, and also I feel like letting go of some of this fear, some of this issue around your own worthiness creates this more open-hearted feeling this month for you. You know, this expansion in your heart chakra, in your heart space, and this is allowing kind of divinity or divine things to come into you. You know, what is right for you, what is meant for you, you're able to receive those good things. So it's like, you know, there are good things waiting in the wings for you, there are good things lined up for you, and as a result of you holding on to your truth, of you choosing you, right, above everybody else, you choosing you, right, not waiting for somebody else to choose you, you choose you. It just opens you up to like a whole wealth of possibilities, like new ways of being, and new opportunities, and just things that are in your highest good coming in for you. Oh my goodness, we have God, second chakra, Archangel Ariel, right? And this is a 36, breaks down to a 9. So I think we were talking about that earlier in the reading, your second chakra. So maybe that you want to bring your second chakra into balance, into alignment. You may be part of this process that we've been talking about, is kind of opening up your second chakra. This is what makes you magnetic. So a lot of your magnetism is to do with your lower chakras, okay? We think of manifestation as being kind of all up here and about intuition and stuff, but your magnetism, what you call into you, not what you hustle for, not what you work for, but what comes to you, what you are magnetic to, is to do with the lower chakras, particularly the second chakra. So it may be the case that you are working on some issues around your second chakra, or you might want to kind of meditate on that, but this process is really opening up that second chakra, and what I'm hearing from spirit is it's making you more magnetic to what it is that you desire. So I really love that for you. We have the card Celebration. This is so nice. Beautiful celebration. So something for you to celebrate this month coming in. Maybe it's, you know, a birthday. Maybe it's kind of, you know, just something special in your life. Someone who's very close to you. Being able to kind of spend quality time with those that you love. But you would definitely, if you're not going to a celebration or you've got something lined up, this month is really calling something into you, which will give you, you know, I'm hearing news that comes in that you can celebrate, that feels really good. So you may want to open a bottle of champagne or something. So something for you to celebrate this month. I absolutely love that for you. Very beautiful energy. We have Message in a Bottle. So we were talking about news coming in as well. There you go. Which is so nice. So this is a 15, breaks down to a 6. So message in a bottle. So this may be that you're manifesting a message from somebody. It may be news coming in out of the blue. Maybe you hear from somebody this month you haven't heard from for a long, long time, or you just get some news that you weren't expecting. But I just see some sort of communication coming in for you, some sort of news coming in out of the blue is what I'm hearing. Out of the blue, that you really kind of weren't expecting. Maybe someone that you haven't connected with for a long, long time, or just some information or some news that you really weren't expecting. And maybe you've given up all hope is what I'm hearing from Spirit. You've kind of given up all hope of receiving communication from this person, or of hearing from them ever again in your life, right? It's going to be very positive though, going to be very positive and enriching, whatever it is. Okay, it says a hidden gift, a new beginning. So this is just like, this is really the card of a blessing in disguise, right? So a blessing coming in for you this month. You know, I see a lot of positivity here. I see you kind of working through some, you know, some facets of yourself, some of your kind of own, you know, some things that are in your energetic frequency. But I just feel like there's something here this lunar month which is really going to be a blessing in disguise. So if something turns out to be like a little bit disappointing, and you're just like, I feel disappointed, I had high hopes about this, and it hasn't quite worked out, this is really, 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 really going to be a blessing in disguise. This is what Spirit wants you to know, and you will be able to see that in the following lunar month. You'll be able to see, oh yeah, this wasn't quite right for me, or just like, if this hadn't happened, I wouldn't have been here to be open to this opportunity. So it's just like what I'm hearing from Spirit is the bigger picture. So although you can't see it at the time, I'm hearing Spirit saying trust in the unfolding of this process. You don't need to be afraid. Whatever it is, you cannot lose what is yours by divine right. So if there's something which works out to be a disappointment, or you feel like you've lost, it is only because there is something better for you. All right? It's only because there is something better for you, better than you could have imagined. All right? That is everything that I have for you in this reading today. It has been my honor to read your cards. Thank you so much for sharing your beautiful time and energy with me. I've loved it so very much. If you feel called to, please check out my beautiful book, Attract Soulmate Love. If you're looking to call that special person into your life, or you've got someone in mind and you want to come into right alignment with them, then this will really help you. It's using feminine energy. Okay, so if you want to find out more, it is linked in the description box. There's loads more information about that book, all my other books, and everything else that I have to offer down there. So check that out if it resonates. But have an amazing lunar month. I'm sending you lots of love and blessings. I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. You take care. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading. To everyone who picked group number 4, this is for everyone who picked the beautiful honey quartz cluster crystal. I will just let you know that there is a huge downpour outside. The rain is going to pick up on the audio, I'm afraid. It's just crazy weather. I feel like calling Noah to build an ark, because I think if it carries on like this, we're all going to drown. So yeah, anyway, that's what's happening. Let's take a look at the energies for this lunar month for you, this beautiful strawberry supermoon. Sounds so nice. I've got a kind of strawberry dress on as well, so completely by accident, but there we go. Let's draw one of these cards from the Universe Has Your Back Oracle deck, see what it is. My outer experiences are a reflection, of my inner condition. So it's not like we don't get what we want in life, we don't manifest what it is that we want, we manifest who we are. So perhaps you're familiar with that, but it's always worth kind of remembering in life that we manifest what we are. And perhaps this is kind of a journey that you've been going on where you've been learning about this, you know, like that sort of wanting energy comes from lack. Right? Often when we're trying to manifest something, we come from this energy of lack. I really, really want this. And if I want it enough, or if I do this or that, I can earn it. Manifestation is never about earning things or kind of really, really wanting something. It's all just a reflection of our inner condition, our inner vision of how we see the world, right? What our assumptions are. If we assume that something's going to be easy, it'll be easy. If we assume it's going to be difficult or impossible, then that will also be true. So yeah, a beautiful message there. Let me pop that out of the way. I'm going to draw one from the Moonology deck as well, as this is Moon Magic. It wouldn't be The same without a Moonology card. Oh my goodness. New moon eclipse. Expect powerful change. Look, you can feel the power in this card as well. So powerful change is coming in for you this month. This is going to be a month of changes, of shifts, of transitions, of kind of things really changing. And I feel like it's about time. I think whatever these changes are, we'll explore them in the cards. They're going to be, it's all going to be for your highest good. And I feel what I'm hearing from Spirit is this is something that you've been looking to change for a while. Maybe it hasn't been the right time. Maybe it hasn't worked out for you. You didn't know how to create this change, if it's an inner change within you. But I see this it's like the difference between day and night. It is like a really potent energy surrounding that change. Let's take a look at your tarot, see what it is that you get. Justice. Page of Cups. Ace of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and Strength. You get Moon on the bottom of the deck, representing your intuition and fears as well. So this is the theme of your lunar month this month, this Justice energy, Libra's energy here. But what I'm really feeling with this is just like everything is working out in your favor, okay? So maybe you're just feeling a little bit like, I just don't know how this is going to pan out. I don't know how this is going to work out. I feel like life is against me. Maybe there's been some of this kind of energy in your frequency recently. But this is really saying, look, everything is going to work out in your favor. Comment that down below. Everything is working out in my favor. I think that is such an empowering affirmation to have in life, just knowing that, you know, the universe has your back. Right? And despite, this is the thing, despite appearances, if we can get into this situation where despite appearances, you just know that everything is working out in your favor. So even if externally things look like they're going wrong, right? Or externally things look bad, you just stay true to your inner vision of how you want things to be. Right? How you want this situation to be resolved. And you stay true to that. And in doing so, you come into right alignment. This is really a card of right alignment as well. But I feel like the theme for your lunar month is just like, yes, everything is working out for you and it's working out for your highest good. So I see that here. Your goal this month, you get the beautiful Page of Cups. There's a lot here about creativity. So it's just like your goal for this month is really, can you make time to express yourself? Maybe you don't think of yourself as a creative person. Like, you know, maybe you don't paint or you're not musical or something like this. Maybe you are. And you just need to kind of make time for that in your life, or make it a priority this month, because it's going to be so nourishing for you. It's going to be so fulfilling. But maybe if you don't think of yourself as a creative person, this is still just like, you still have personal expression, right? This is still just like about your personal expression in your life. So often we're put off by doing creative things because we think that we have to be good at something, whereas really it's just about your own expression, you expressing yourself. Okay, so beginning a creative project, being creative with your friends, just doing something that's kind of where you really get to express yourself. That can be through dance, it can be through music, whatever it is. But your goal this month, your focus point, is something to do with your own creativity, right? This is going to be important for your own growth. It's important for releasing stress in your life, I'm hearing, and also it's kind of part of your journey to do with connecting to other people, for your own expansion, for moving forwards. And it could have, you know, a financial implication as well, but it's just like being creative for the sake of being creative, and that may lead to other things. That may lead to you connecting to people, that may lead to you getting into right alignment, that may lead to something called sort of financial, a business or something in the future. But at the moment, this is just like being creative for your own sake, and just doing something because you love it, right? Just doing something because you love it, because it's really, by doing that, you're really going to shine your light. Okay, it's going to help to raise your vibration, get you into that frequency. So I really love that. Sip of my tea. Your obstacle this month is interesting. It's the Ace of Swords. So it may be that you are letting your kind of logical mind interfere with what it is that you truly want in your heart, right? So it's so interesting. In these readings, group 1, there were echoes in group 2, and group 3, there were echoes of group 2 in group 3, and now there's echoes of group 3 in group 4, which I just think is there's this little spillover into each of them, which I think is super interesting. But it could be that your logical mind is just saying, oh no, it's pointless doing this, or just like some sort of negative or limiting belief which is getting in the way of you expressing yourself, just like, oh, this is pointless, I don't have time for this is self-indulgent, or, you know, what's the point of this, or I'm not good enough, or I've got to be good to be able to enjoy this. None of that, okay? So I feel like that's what your kind of obstacle is this month as well. I'm also getting the sense that you have like a lot of ideas, right? Maybe you're an ideas person. Maybe you're going through a very creative time where you've got a lot of ideas, but it means that everything's kind of up in the air and you're not taking action on things. Maybe the case that this isn't the time for you to take action. Maybe it's just a time for kind of, you know, brainstorming things, getting those ideas out there, getting those ideas onto paper so that you can see them and you can decide in the future, not in this lunar month, not in this cycle, what it is that you want to go forward with. Okay, so maybe that's the thing there, not limiting yourself and coming up with these ideas as to kind of how you can express yourself creatively moving forward. What you're manifesting, super interesting, is this 5 of Pentacles energy. I feel like you're manifesting like freezing somebody out. So this could be a person, it could be a toxic person, it could be a toxic situation. And you're just like, do you know what? This isn't for me. I don't want this. I don't want this in my life. I don't have the bandwidth for this. And you're kind of just leaving them to their own devices. Okay, there is no game if you are not willing to play the game. This is what I'm hearing from Spirit. So I see you this month really freeing up a lot of your energy, feeling more empowered as a result of kind of just, maybe you're ghosting somebody, maybe you're just kind of creating a little bit of distance in between them and you, or just kind of freezing somebody out, someone who's no longer serving you. They don't even have to be toxic. Maybe they're just a little bit negative, or they're just like, you feel like they don't really have your back, they're not really supporting you, they don't share your vision, they're not on the same page as you. So you're able to create this barrier in between you and them and just like this distance, okay? It doesn't need to be fierce or vicious or anything like this. It's just like, and you're not being mean. It's just like, you know, you are the most important. You're the most important person. So I see that you doing that this month as well. Also, if you've been experiencing some sort of lack in your life, maybe you're in debt or something like this, I'm just seeing that you're moving towards these energies with this Knight of Cups of kind of relief is what I'm hearing from that situation. Okay, so that's what you're moving towards there. I love this Knight of Cups energy. Your advice from Spirit is this month is really kind of to follow what it is that you love. You can really afford to turn on the charm a little bit this month. You know, by doing that, you're really going to be able to get what it is that you want. I see that here. Again, there's this strong message of following your heart, okay? Not listening to those limiting beliefs, because your mind's always just like, when you're listening to your mind, we're really listening to our ego. That's our lower self. You know, the heart is the higher self. You know, listening to, following your heart is the kind of message this month. That's the advice from Spirit. It's like, follow your heart, follow what feels good to you in the situations that come up this month as well. There is, you know, this is the energy of romance as well. So I see this being a very romantic month, maybe someone making a romantic gesture towards you, or it could just be like, you know, just needing more kind of beauty and romance in your life, if that's the kind of need. If you're just like, yeah, I'd really like that, maybe kind of just setting that as your intention in order to kind of magnetize that into you. So I think that's really good as well. We have the Strength as your future energies. This is really about coming into your own power this month. I really feel like the beginning of the month to the end of the month, you're really going to see a difference, a shift in your own energy, about like facing your fears, and just being like, do you know what? I'm going to do this anyway. Even though it scares me a little bit, Spirit is really saying this is a really clear message that's coming through. Even if it scares you a little bit, just to do it anyway, to connect to that inner courage. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Okay, what I'm hearing from Spirits, what it is that you want is outside your comfort zone, right? What it is that you want is a little bit outside your comfort zone. So you're going to be expanding your horizons a little bit, and just reaching for what you want is outside your comfort zone. Maybe going to that new place, maybe connecting to that new, those new people, maybe turning up at that new group where you don't know anybody. It's outside your comfort zone, right? But that is where your joy is found, okay? So, and that is where you will connect to your heart's desire and your own authenticity. So I see this as something that you're working through this month, of really kind of getting up the courage to kind of do what it is that you want to do, take that next step, and overcome that limiting belief of just like, oh no, that isn't for me because of this, because of that, and connecting to that energy where you're just like, this is a month of feeling the fear and doing it anyway, for definite. So let's clarify with some oracle cards, see what it is that we have in this reading. Oh my goodness, we have the card Holy Love. I love this for you. So for those of you who are looking for love, this is like, what I'm hearing is like a sacred union, or a kind of blessed love, a blessed connection, right? Something that is like heaven sent is what I'm hearing. Such beautiful imagery on this card as well. So could be that, you know, that love could be expressed in that way for you, if you know you're waiting for someone to express their love to you, and it feels very genuine. You know, she has a rose at her heart, at her heart chakra, of that kind of energy of the heart chakra blossoming open, and a crown of roses as well, so kind of being crowned by love, the crown chakra being made out of roses. So yeah, an offer of like just an expression of genuine, heartfelt, real love coming in for you, or expressed this month. Could be romantic, could be non-romantic, but you know, could come in the form of a friendship, you know, something that's like very heartfelt, heart to heart, soul to soul, sort of expression of energy in your life. But definitely very positive for singles, or if you're in a situationship. It feels like a very blessed connection, very pure, right? Maybe a very pure person. We have the card exchanging gifts. We were talking about romantic gestures as well, so it may come in the form of a gift, although remember, gifts can be physical things, or it can be a gift of, you know, thoughtfulness or time in some way, which is really, really nice. Card 27 breaks down to a 9. That may be significant to you in your life. Where do I want to go? I've got all my decks out today for you. Get some more messages around this lunar month. See what it is that's coming up for you. Oh, I love this card. We have the Outlaw. This is really about doing things. This is like living life on your own terms, and I feel like this is something that you've been learning how to do, okay? Because we brought up in all this conditioning, societal conditioning and our family conditioning, about how we should be and how we can express ourselves and what's okay and what path we should follow. And this is really just like, do you know what? You're learning how to live your life on your own terms. Of just like, yeah, you can say no to what it is that you don't want. That's absolutely fine. You know, you can be a little bit different, you can kind of step outside the norm, you can step outside the box a little bit, or just like, maybe it's not even that unconventional, but maybe it's just kind of different to how your family connect to life, and you connect in a little bit of a different way. What I'm hearing is that what you want, right, what it is that your heart's desire, however that is resonating for you right now, whatever it is that you are hoping to manifest in your life, comes through your own authenticity, okay? It's not coming through the traditional route of just kind of following this way. The way that you want to do it, this creative way that we've been seeing in your reading, is the right way. This is the way that's going to bring success, is what I'm hearing from Spirit, and is going to get results, okay? So maybe if everybody else does things one way, and there's a way that you can see to do things differently. Maybe you're just like, yeah, nobody else does it like that though. Doesn't matter. You can do it your own way and you will get the results that you want. Okay, and it's going to feel easier for you. It's going to feel more authentic to you by doing that. However this is resonating for you, it's going to show up for people in lots of different ways. So I think that's very powerful. It's like carving out your own way of doing things. Oh, we have the card Peace. This is really nice. Peace entering your life. Like a month of harmony, things harmonizing. I see that here with this Justice. It's about kind of balancing things out. And when things are balanced out, you know, maybe that's your work in your life or your work in your family life, something like this. If things have been a little bit out of alignment, it brings a lot of harmony through that balance. So there's some energies coming in for you. You have the card Truth as well. So maybe time for you to speak your truth. We were talking about, you know, cutting something or somebody out of your life. This is definitely kind of your truth, connecting to your truth this month. And it can be difficult to do that. That is about kind of being authentic as well, because we can fear rejection, we can fear abandonment or consequences even in some situation. But it's just like, your truth is your truth, and I see you being able to kind of speak that this month. Oh my goodness, you get the card Abundance. I love this for you from the Fairies Oracle deck. I resonate with this deck so much. Prepare yourself for incoming abundance. Release any mental blocks that you have. There is enough abundance for everybody. So yeah, abundance coming your way. This is going to be like a very prosperous month for you. Maybe you get unexpected money. Maybe, you know, you start to see the results of your efforts if you're putting things into your career or to a side hustle, something like this. I definitely see abundance coming in for you. It's also, yeah, it's very powerful. And it's a result of your own creativity. It's like your own genius. Right? Your own genius, your own ideas coming forward, you know, from the ether, from the heavens, through you to be expressed in life. And in doing so, it is the flow of abundance, right? And it connects you to prosperity as a result of doing that. So yeah, I absolutely love that for you. And that abundance coming in for you, again, as a result of you doing things. It's like that song, I Did It My Way, you know, you doing things on your own terms for you. When you do things on your own terms, it's much more efficient because you just free up a lot of energy and a lot of resistance by doing things the way that you see them and the way that feels good to you. And then that creates like a free flowing pathway for you to move forward. So yeah. That's everything that I have for you in this reading today. It has been my honour to read your cards. I've loved it so, so very much. Thank you for spending your time with me today. If you feel called to, do check out KASAMBA if you are looking for greater insights into your month or into a personal situation or a love situation. KASAMBA are excellent. They're a really lovely, friendly group of people, really, really gifted psychics on there if you're looking to get insight into the future. I highly recommend them, and 70% off is such a good deal. So, and I think they give the first 3 minutes for free, so you can see if you resonate with the person you've chosen. Always choose someone with a high rating, you know, 4.5 to 5 stars, but you can use that time to see if you resonate with them, and then you get 70% off your call. So yeah, it's super amazing. Such a good deal. Check that out if it resonates. But have an amazing lunar month. I'm sending you love and blessings in your situation, and I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. You take care. Bye bye.